Amos Sewn, 23. Today is 16th of June 2022. Welcome to my world. It's Amos Sewn. It's news spelt differently. And today's show, we've got a couple of things I want to talk to you about what's happening in Canberra. Remember Canberra? That's a place down south where the Gumblement lives. There's a few things have been happening there for a long time, and it's not in the media. Government House. You've probably seen some reports I've had before that people are going there every day and trying to get the Governor General to do something. Well, it's not really working, is it? But first off, my little showpiece. Yeah, remember this thing? Is there a light at the end of the tunnel? No, it's a train. Are you on it, under it, or clinging to the walls? Well, anyway, to start with, I don't know if you noticed, my screen's got a changing thing happening with it. Well, it's often pretty boring looking at that same old thing all the time, so I thought I'd mix it up a bit. But, well, as I was talking about Canberra, every morning since February or earlier, bunch of hardy individuals have gone down to the Governor General's residence to get him to do his job. And, well, he's not listening. Isn't that surprising? Well, anyway, I'll just chuck a little thing on, if I can find the right button. As you do. Should be it. Okay, where are we looking here? Yeah, doesn't seem to be working there. How about, let me try this display capture. No, nose capture. Technical difficulties as usual. That's okay though. There we go now. Right. So what I'll do, I'll just get me out of the way. Put myself up in the wee corner. Okay. So we go now.
Breeze. It's just this warm breeze coming off the water. You know, I don't see many Canberrites out there. Want to be going swimming or something, wouldn't you?
Good morning. Good morning. Patriots, freedom fighters.
Yep.
Ambassadors of freedom and ambassadors for the sanctity of children. Good morning. God bless you. Welcome to today's proclamation. We're now calling it. We will.
We're going to start with the weather report.
Yeah, start with the weather. Whether we do or whether we don't, we should
do the weather.
Oh wait, can I just make sure everyone's authorised media here? Yeah, we're good to go.
We're better. Okay. Well, Batman, what's the weather today?
Batman.
while he's lost for words. Hi, Jan.
Like the Lego man, pull myself to bits. Batter up. Well, we got about 6 octaves of cloud. Once again, yeah, just barely 1,000 feet. A few cluffy Q. Nothing really to write home about. A few bigger clouds on the horizon. Winds coming from the north, just a breath still. Yeah. Sea state 1, just a few little ripples, but no white caps. Oh, mate, that'd have to be at least like a 5 centimetre swell on the lake.
Oh, 5 centimetres? Yeah, it would have to be 5 centimetres.
Yeah, mate. Surf's up.
It's almost good enough to swim at the moment. It's quite warm.
Yeah, the sound should carry nicely. She's, yeah, it would be, I don't know, what, 10 degrees?
Yeah, probably.
I've actually trying to sort the volume out a bit better.
Yeah,
one day
they keep complaining about it.
Say it's good. But, yeah, there's a change over here at the Governor's today. The gazebo setup has all gone down. It's been there for a few weeks. The 2 huge generators, whatever that was powering, has gone away.
Yep.
Subcontractors are still working over there, tidying up the grounds. But there's a big black box there in the middle. We need to zoom in and see what that's all about.
What's the black box?
Right in the centre of the courtyard there.
Could be a speaker cover.
Yeah, it could be something like that. But
That's
yeah.
as loud as I can get at the moment, I'm afraid.
Chairs.
I don't know whether he thought the gazebo would stop some of the sound, but the way it bounces back to us, I don't
Should carry
think
beautifully
so.
today. as we once again compromise a Governor General is missing in action with no jurisdiction.
Tell you what, Hurley, you need to do your job. We're paying you good money and housing you in this palatial house, well above your station, really, because you're being dishonourable to the office of the Governor General. Governor General's supposed to have honour, and you haven't shown any at all.
And you better do it soon, otherwise the military is going to turn their back on you as well.
Yeah, if they haven't already, really.
Yeah. It's a real shame. I mean, you're supposed to be a military man. You would have had honour drilled into you at Duntroon and all the other places you went, and yet to show the lack of real honour is just unbelievable.
We put them in there for leadership, all these mobs leadership, but they just don't lead at all. They don't address any issues. They hide from the real issues at any time. Even when we asked for the response to the letter, the Governor General David Hurley just went missing. He just didn't answer us, and then called the police on to us as peaceful protesters in his own front yard.
Yep.
Well, 2 days later, going to the War Memorial and laying a wreath in honour of the sacrifice of those who fight for those who can't, and the sacrifice for freedom. Major hypocrisy, and we were there on his front lawn 2 nights before, the same things, asking for the justice and the sanctity of children, and he sicked the AFP onto us as his own mercenary military force.
Yeah, the bully boys again broke the law, but that's nothing new. Yeah. MSU is their motto: make shit up.
I honestly believe there's a lot of AFP members in there looking left and right, saying, "Hang on, this isn't what we didn't sign up for."
Yeah.
And God bless you. Please ask yourself those questions, and once you see the depth of deceit and as dark as sinister it is, we're right here for you. We're here. We welcome you with open arms, and we'll even put on something better than sausages, maybe.
Yeah, maybe bacon.
Bacon.
To make it. Yeah. But the interesting thing for me is that AFP, if you want to have a look at your own code of conduct, it's actually worth a good laugh. I think I laughed so hard when I was reading it that I was almost rolling around on the floor, pissing myself. Literally.
If they stood to their code of conduct, they would be Australian police befitting of the Australian character and all the morals and ethics that we hold ourselves so high. But at the moment,
they're no better than brown shirt bully boys that Hitler had.
Yeah, they are just
Seriously.
criminals. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. And they've got it all sewn up because their complaints people won't take any complaint against them.
No responsibility at all. Yeah. And they say the top brass is absolved. Well, you're not absolved. And then they let us hang out to dry and put us out on trial, put the diggers out on trial for war crimes, while the leaders take no responsibility at all. Top brass is not absolved.
Yeah, and the top brass, when the Bar Society came out and criticised the AFP for cowboy techniques and making shit up, what did the top AFP officer say?
Never reached across his desk.
Nothing touched his desk.
Nothing touched his desk. He won't deal with it. That's Neil Gallagher, Deputy Commissioner of the AFP here in ACT.
He's supposed to be an active police officer.
No leadership at all. You'd see what we're doing. Their arrests are being made unlawfully. The amount it's costing taxpayers. The amount it's costing taxpayers in temporary fencing, generators. Over hundreds of millions this year already. Yeah, it's easy there for you all to find out. But they don't take any responsibility where they could have just come down and had a chat. Man up. Well, what are they scared of? They've got the badges, they've got the police force, they've got the guns.
That's actually what under their code of conduct that they should negotiate. But the number one, the first code of conduct that I find amazing is honesty.
Yeah.
Honesty. Like, honesty.
They're lying to get charges on us and just leaving it to the courts to deal with.
I want to thank the 3 officers I've talked to out of the hundreds that were actually honest with me. As for you hundreds of others, you need to hang your head in shame. Honesty, it's a joke. It's
their own fault, really. They reap they reap what they sow, and so what do? We look to President Trump for leadership. Happy birthday yesterday, Mr. President.
Yeah.
From the bottom of our hearts, with all our hearts, and Mr. Ricardo Bosi, those who are actually standing up at the top and hopefully at a higher level than us. But we hold this front at 1/6 maybe President Trump's executive order where he took ownership of the New York Stock Exchange, which Australia is a listed corporation on, and therefore is a default owner of Australia.
But for me,
another star on the stripes, people.
Yeah, for me the interesting thing was this joker sitting across the lake actually presided over a treasonous oaths of the so-called new Prime Minister, and he's supposed to represent the Crown. The Crown wasn't even get a mention. So that's just treason right there and then.
So stay tuned, wait for the proclamation, and thank you for being a part of it. And if everyone would like to move forward and be upstanding, we'll get right into it. Snipers! The sun's in the barrel! Very young! Straight of them! Straight boys! Steady, here to go!
To the end of God.
Those are five! Warriors condemn! Are they going down the sun? And then
Just go ahead for this bit, folks. Yeah, it's loading, folks, as you can see. We're having a couple minutes silence at the moment.
this is the message.
For the Governor General.
This is what I want to hear. Is here.
Stand by as we replace the batteries of the microphone for the morning proclamation.
See you doing anything when the
For the morning proclamation. This is a weekly occurrence when the batteries finally run out of power and the microphone no longer is able to operate as efficiently as it was.
This is a message for Governor General David Hurley. You need to either stand up and do the job we're paying you to do, or step down and let someone else do the job that you were supposed to do. We're paying for 80 staff for you to do your job. What do you have them doing? Because we do not see you doing anything. When the police
Are in overreach
we see that you're the one that's behind it,
rather than you the one stopping it.
we want
You to reveal the 28. We want you to show the world those that are elite who think they are above the law. And you say to us in your letter that you don't have the authority, you don't have the jurisdiction.
Bullshit.
But I say to you, the problem isn't authority or jurisdiction. The problem is willingness to do your job. It was a Governor General that put that suppression order in. And as the Governor General, you have the right and the obligation to release those names on that police report so they can face the court of law. It's unacceptable because of their position that they are not treated with equal matter before law. It's not acceptable that they could commit crimes against children like rape and continue to do so with impunity. This is a police document that you have been suppressed, and you know full well what it says, and you know who it's on that list. I don't care if they're mates of yours. I don't even care if your name is on the list. That list needs to be released. And you can make up as many stories as you like about lack of authority and lack of ability, and you can make up any story you like about this list. Does not exist. It is not an urban myth. Bill Heffernan in 2015 talked about it. He held it in his hand. And Brandis, who was the then Attorney General, was shitting himself that Bill Heffernan might read the names out from that list under parliamentary privilege. But he says, I will not do that because I respect the judiciary. How about you respect the judiciary and let them deal with these cases? We have stood before the governor in a number of different states, insisting they do something. And every single one of them have responded to us that you're the only one that could do this. Because it's under your authority, it's under your position to unsuppress those lists, those police reports, and let the courts deal with it. Now, we know that you've authorised $64 million plus to try and get us out of Canberra. But we're still here, and we are not going anywhere until you do your job or you stand down. We will not leave. We will not slink back into the shadows. We will stand every day until you either do your job or stand down. You can get your bully boy AFP officers to keep attacking us, but we will not bow our knee to that sort of behaviour. Illegal behaviour will be met with the full force of the law. We are not intimidated by you. We're not intimidated by the forces you array. We are the people who have put you in that house, and we are the people that pay your wage, and we expect you to do your job.
Do your job.
Do your job, David Hurley.
The 28 names on that police document needs to be unsuppressed so that they can have their day in court. You can sit in your house and you can try and ignore us, but we are not going anywhere. We refuse to go anywhere while these elite people are. They take children and do terrible things to them. We, the people, require the individual honoured with the position of Governor General to uphold the requirements of that office of Governor General. Do your job. And we also inquire why, instead of being the one who protects the people who put you in that house, that you are the one that is causing people to be harmed, as is our right under the Imperial Act that set up the Commonwealth. Why do you refuse to do the job of the Crown? Then it's on your head, every person that is injured. It's on your head, every person that is illegally detained. It's on your head, the illegal actions of the AFP. It's up to us, the citizens of this country, to determine our level of confidence in you, in the judiciary, in the AFP and the police, and in the government. And I want to tell you, we have no confidence at the moment because you're too busy sitting on your ass doing nothing. You're sincerely concerned citizens of Australia.
We'll wrap it up there today, Peel. Yeah, just making an early one. Sorry about the delay. We'll try and get a bit earlier next time when I'm timed. But unless anyone else has something to say to the Governor, I don't think is there at all. We're compromising that fact that he's not there. He has no jurisdiction. He's missing in action and has no power of authority over us. So everyone at home, please like, share, subscribe.
Well, there you go, folks. That was somewhat powerful, wasn't it? And this sort of thing is happening every day in Canberra. Because the government, well, we've got a new government now, but they're not really worried about us people who are their voters. All they care about is getting their pension check, don't they? And, well, it's not looking good for a success. But anyway, we keep on trying. The world, not just the world, Australia, we need a better form of government. Whatever's so-called government we've got going at the moment, it's all corruption and all sorts of crap, isn't it? Anyway, well, I'll have a look at some of the news stories for the day. What do you reckon? That sounds interesting. Food prices. Here's a good one. Yes, I went and bought a lettuce the other day, and well, it was like it was about $11, $12 for anyway. This isn't really happening around. Oh, probably got the wrong button pushed. Yeah, well, no, it's not working. This one should be working. Let's try again. Can you see that, folks? Not according to my screen. Well, anyway, how about I get rid of me? There we go. Yeah, okay. Cabbage for $9. Leaf greens among Sydney's most expensive veggies. This is ridiculous. Look, the cost of living for all of us all, has been, they call it, food, supply chain issues and stuff like that. But it's, and why is this about? Why is there supply chain issues? Why is all the prices going up? Why? It's an amazing sort of question, that, isn't it? But part of the reasons, I'm pretty sure, is the government's response to the thing that's been happening over the last couple of years. You all know what it's about. And they've printed a bunch of money, and it's been saying for years that it's not a good thing. And well, let's face it, it ain't. Because the economy's going to crash, I reckon, and we'll all be, well, as I said just before, I bought a lettuce the other day for about $9 or $10 or something like that. Well, actually, I think it was over $10 for just an iceberg lettuce, just a normal little lettuce thing. And like it used to be $2 or $3. And that's not just, I'm using lettuce as an example rather. Look at all the other costs of livings you're paying for. And everyone that's watching, because it's not just here in Australia, worldwide. And I've heard a report today that inflation is going to go up to 12 or 13% by the end of the year. It's about 5 or 6% now, I think, at the moment. And, well, this is what we've got to look forward to. All right, I might just see if I can get DK on the line. See if he wants to have a chat to me. Because, well, here we go. DK, you there? You there? Yeah, DK. DK, you there?
Yeah, I am now. I was just trying to mute the other, my stream and doesn't echo back. Yeah, I am now. I was just trying to mute the other,
we're having echo things again. Okay, all right.
I was just trying to mute the other, we're having echo things. Didn't be an echo. Are we still getting an echo?
No. Can you hear me?
Still getting an echo?
No.
Oh, no, that's good. Nah, we're sweet then. Nah, I was just checking. That'll be the last time it echoes then, I think. Yeah.
Hopefully.
I just pulled out my headphone cord to see if it was like echoing back through. Yeah, it would have been because my headphone, on my stream where I'm restreaming you.
Yeah.
If I don't plug the headphones in when you call and we start talking, then what I'm saying and your stream both come back through the microphone onto like us talking.
Cool. Yeah, well, it seems to be all working well.
See, all the little things that over time I've actually worked out. I had to help Maria with what the fuck she was doing wrong the other day when she was echoing.
Yeah. So what do you think of the new backing screen? Just a rotating bunch of pictures. Something different instead of this plain old picture.
Sorry, you're coming across a little quiet on Discord, I must admit.
Oh, really? Oh, I wonder if I can increase the volume.
Can you hear me right?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
And, that's cool. Oh, that's all right then.
So,
as long as everyone can hear, it just means I have to try and listen a bit harder to what you're saying.
All right. Yeah. Well, anyone in the audience, type in the chat room in DK's chat room if you can hear us. Okay. So we don't know. Yeah.
Okay, I completely missed that sentence.
Yeah. Well, just sort of said if anyone in the chat room can let us know how the sound's going.
I don't know what it is. It's echoing for me and shit. What else have I got? Hang on, let me close some other shit.
Yeah.
Hello, way too much shit open.
Oh, yeah, I've got a bit open myself.
Had Telegram and Skype and email open. Let me close all that. Let's see if Discord wants to work better now.
Yeah.
Play nice now, Discord.
Please. We'll be your friend forever.
Yeah. I'll hang up. I'll hang up and come back. So hopefully it refreshes and realizes everything else is gone. I'll be back in a second.
It went all right with Skype the other day. I want to give Skype a go. Well, maybe not. Well, I'll get Skype happening anyway, just in case that. Well,
I said I was going to be back in a second. Let's hang up and like come straight back. Just checking to like refresh and reset after me closing everything else.
Okay. You want to try?
Has a little bit, but yeah, you're still really quiet.
Well, do you want to try Skype?
I can try that if you want.
Yeah. Well, I've just opened it here. I'll give you a call and we'll see how that goes, eh?
Right. I'll hang up here and we'll try this.
Yep. Yeah, actually, I'll do that. I'll do that too. Okay, hang up.
Right. See you in
a minute. Yes, okay, right. Let's go. Come on. Come up. Call. Yeah, do a video call. Maybe. Don't know if the video will come up, but let's see where we're at. Skype. Put Skype on. Yeah, I'm hearing some noises.
Right, you there?
Right, yeah, I'm there. Yeah, right. Hey, how you going? Try there. Trying the camera. The camera doesn't seem to want to work, but
you there? Why can't I hear you on Skype?
I don't know. Can't hear me? Bugger.
No, I actually can't hear you on Skype. Why can't I hear you on Skype? Skype at all.
Well,
are you muted on Skype? Make sure your microphone's on and shit.
Yeah, it is. Yep. Yeah, it's well, yeah. Wait a minute. No. Everything seems to be working. But you can't hear me, eh?
It doesn't say you're muted, but I can't hear you.
Oh. Well, I've just muted myself. Now, come back. So, well, I've just muted myself. Now, come back. So, well, I've just muted myself. Yeah, getting a bit of an echo thing now. This doesn't seem to be working, does it?
See, Skype's working for me.
Right.
My microphone's on and shit, but I can't hear you. You're muted still on Skype.
Well,
even though it's not saying it, I don't know what's muted.
Yeah. I hear about. Do capture device. Is that any better? Can you hear me now? No, apparently not. See the computer sound? What about now?
No.
So what are you hearing me through the
stream? Is shit plugged in properly? Check if the cord's plugged in. Sometimes it could just be as simple as a cord not plugged in right.
No, everything's plugged in good. There's no microphone.
See, everyone thinks of technical details. Sometimes it could just be something simple. There we go.
Can you hear me? Hello.
I heard you say yeah. Maybe you've got it on push to talk. Do you have to hold down the space bar or something so you can talk?
Don't think so. How's that work? Is that working? No?
All I heard you say was yeah.
Well, this ain't working then, is it?
Yeah. Now, see, still muted. Like, yeah, do you have to hold down a button to talk? Have you got push to talk on or something?
No, you
don't. But I heard you say yeah, so maybe check your connections. Make sure shit's plugged in properly. Because I actually heard you say yeah, and then it cuts straight back out again.
There's nothing to...
There we go. No, that's done it.
All right, can you hear me?
Yeah, not shitting you. Yeah, there's a loose connection. or one of your wires is broken or some shit. Yeah.
Oh,
You've
right,
actually you've actually got a loose connection. It's nothing else. It's not a technical issue. It's an actual fucking product issue.
Right. Okay. Right. Then what was I say? Oh well, Mike. Oh yeah.
And yeah. See, now I can't hear you again.
Can you see me?
See, I don't know which bit's out, but now I can't hear you again.
Oh fuck.
So there's something like you've got a broken wire or something in one of your your microphone or something.
This isn't working.
No, it's working now. That's what I said. That's what I said. You've got a broken wire or something. It needs to be held in the right place, and it's working.
Right.
Yeah, it is. There's a broken wire. That's all it is, or a loose connection. So yeah, you need it. You need a new microphone, I think.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I'm not even using a microphone. I'm just using the speaker on the computer.
Just on the computer. Yeah, that's all I do. Yeah, I don't have a microphone either. That's all I'm doing as well.
Yeah.
But it's working again now. Whichever way you've got it sitting, it is working.
Don't move it.
Yeah. Well, because if it's from the keyboard or wherever it's from, just don't bump shit for a bit.
Okay, well, let's try that. Yeah. Okay. Right. Let's see. Well, what have I got on the? Well, I was talking about food prices and stuff before. What food prices like over there lately?
Well, see, I'm not the best judge of that because I gave up going to supermarkets a long time ago, so I'm already paying shitloads more than everything costs anyway.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yes, lots more.
Yeah.
Like, I go to all the local places that don't require mandates and shit and haven't for the whole time. So the ones that have actually not been dicks to me are the places that get my money.
Right, yeah. But,
and it is slightly more expensive, and I know that. But it is also closer, so it saves petrol.
Yeah,
less selection and shit as well. So there's a big balancing act with that one.
So have the costs that you can see gone up much of late?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yes.
Yeah. Like I was saying earlier, like I bought a lettuce the other day. There's it costs like over $10, and they used to be about $3 or $4.
Yeah, that's actually ridiculous. Lettuce here used to be like $1.50, $2.
Yeah.
Well, I think that might have been $1.50 or $2 for a half, and $3 for a whole lettuce. Yeah. And that's New Zealand currency, so that means it's been cheaper than it was for you.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, New Zealand and Australian currencies aren't that much different, really.
Oh no, yours is actually worth shitloads more than was anyway. No. I don't know what they've done for it recently. I haven't looked at it, but yours actually got really up there. Yours was actually almost competing with the US dollar at one point.
Yeah, well, actually, we used to be about 70-something cents. Now we're back in the 60s for the American dollar.
To the US? Oh, okay. Yeah, I think you got up to I remember 79. Yeah, but I don't know if it got higher than that or something. But I remember 79 cents at least compared to an American dollar. And we're still sitting back at 50, 55.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that'll probably change. Yeah.
I honestly don't know what it is now because I haven't checked since Biden's been president.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's just crashing their currency. So who knows?
Yeah. Well, right.
New Zealand dollars could be worth more than US dollars soon.
Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah. Because there's supposed to be a crash, they reckon. And,
it's on purpose. There is supposed to be.
Yeah, well,
there's supposed to be a crash. They're supposed to be trying to destroy the fiat market and the crypto market at the same time. They actually want to destroy both.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's certain countries that think the crypto market is bullshit as well.
Look.
They want that, so they want to actually destroy both. Yeah. They don't mind if crypto is backed by gold,
Yeah.
but all this crypto that's just mined and just made up, this is what they want to get rid of. All this made up fake money that people are able to just create whenever they want. That is what needs to be eradicated. You need an actual basis in like gold, silver, resources, things that actually back your currency. Otherwise, it means nothing.
Yeah. I'm just trying to rearrange it because.
Yeah, I know. I just realised I got myself on screen.
You're on screen, but
see if we're actually going to sort something.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it happening, sort of thing. But as usual, I've got technical difficulties up the fucking wazoo.
At the wazoo, yeah.
Well, that's what came to mind, shall we say?
Dude, it's all right. I'm not worried, eh?
I'm
not worried.
I like to get you on camera, that way some people can see the conversation.
Yeah, I actually like my background that I found this time. I don't remember finding it. I must have found that when I was drunk, because I quite like that one.
Yeah.
I actually don't remember finding it. I quite like it.
Yeah. Hang about. Skype. Yeah, well, that's on.
Yeah, it's just about getting it onto your other screen and shit.
Yeah, and it should be that simple. About display capture, maybe.
Yeah.
Display capture.
It should be display capture. Oh, there we go. I think you got past it.
Yeah. Right, try again. Display capture, try again. It's still not happening, is it? Right, like you're on a small screen here, sort of thing, but it's not on the main screen.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Windows capture.
That's because we're talking on your opposite computer. See, this is the one you should have hooked up to your TV.
No, well, that's not happening anymore because the HD cables don't seem to be working.
Oh yeah, get a new HDMI cable.
I tried that, and it's still not working.
Oh really? So it's a connection. Oh fuck. Yeah, I hate with TV guys just because it's a fucking connection.
Okay, try that. Is that working? No. It should be. It should be on my screen, sort of thing. But hang about. Maybe if I catch my voice.
No. Yeah. You're going to find it difficult because you're working on two different devices. That's the problem.
Well, no. At the moment, I'm only working on the one. Okay.
That sounds about right, Eva. Yeah. She says 20 USD is like 13 New Zealand dollars. Like, yeah, that sounds about right. And I think it's still about 17 or 18 Australian dollars.
Right. Oh yeah, cool. Well, I think I've got you on screen now.
Oh, you do? Yay!
Oh, bits and pieces of you.
Oh no, you do. Just click on that window and move it off to the side more so you can see more of me. And it's like covers up your tabs and shit. Yeah, and you'll be fine. Yeah. That's the way.
So now well,
see, that works. That works good. They even move it down and shit, so that you can see the background and shit that I've got. Because I actually quite like my background.
Yeah, pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah. I honestly don't remember where I found it.
There we go. Try
you just got your OBS thing in the way. Yeah. No, just click on the window I'm on, and just move it down. Yeah, and just move it down.
Yeah, and OBS is.
If it's already open, you don't need to look at OBS anymore.
Well, that's right. But now I can't see myself, but that's okay. Yeah, because it's all. Because
You're on screen.
I'm on screen. Yeah. Now I can't. Yeah, but it's okay. I don't mind not looking at myself. I know how handsome I am. Anyway.
No, that actually works. That's actually sitting just nicely, man.
I can see on the other computer, like I glance over the other computer and I can sort of see that happening. But
yeah.
Okay. Right. What else was I going to talk about? There's lots of stuff I want to talk about, but once again, let me just have a look at a news story. saw something interesting here somewhere. Where is it? Ah, that's bullshit anyway. It's another day in paradise, or day in parasite, as we say.
Mm. And it just though?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, just
Another day in parasite with you.
Yeah. Yeah, we should make a song up out of that, couldn't we? Hey, folks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Well, once again, I'm getting stage fright. Don't know what to talk about, making shit like that. So
Just pick a topic, man.
pick a
You know
topic.
what? Yeah. You know, I'll keep talking.
Yeah. Well, actually, how about you keep talking for a minute? I gotta go exchange fluids.
All right. What has annoyed me lately?
Yeah.
Our Prime Minister came to my school, and my school did not even notify me. Like my son's school, sorry.
Yeah.
Came to my son's school for the opening of the school yesterday. And I didn't even get any notification from the school that there was a big opening day.
Really?
No emails, no notices brought home, no nothing saying there was a big opening for the school that my son goes to. Nothing saying that the Prime Minister was coming to my son's school.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Oh, look at it this way. Hey, there was a lot of people there protesting, and for the school to not even notify me means I'm already blacklisted to fuck. So if they're not even telling me when shit happens at my son's school, that's a bit of an issue. But I did see something funny. Apparently, because of the protesters, the school locked the door. Like, locked all the doors and shit so that the protesters wouldn't break in. Not that they were trying to, but that's how the media story goes. But they fucked up. They actually locked most of the media out of her actual fucking main speech and everything in front of the school and stuff. So that didn't get recorded and televised. And then they're saying she was a bit rattled in the press conference afterwards because shit didn't go her way. She got, serious, shit didn't go her way. She got, the school shut all the doors. She would have told them to, but she didn't let the media in.
Yeah.
So she didn't get her whole fucking speech in front of the school televised. She missed half her fucking photo opportunity. Like, she missed the whole opportunity because that's how much people are rattling her now.
Yeah.
There's something to be happy about.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Right. Yeah. Still got OBS sort of in the background a bit now, but I can see myself now. No.
Yay! We're all so happy about that.
Yeah, and got many people watching. Got 6 on your channel. What is that?
Yeah, 6 on mine, couple on yours. How many on your YouTube?
3. Kiwi Bear's there.
Is he?
Mother.
Hey, Muzza. How's it going, buddy?
How's it going, mate? Oh, I better say good day to Mother. Sorry, I'm just typing for him.
You don't need to type it, you've just said it.
Yeah, I know, but I just like typing sometimes. Yeah, well, at least I can read my letters. Yeah. I was looking into the shop the other day. Years ago, I had this keyboard. It was a rubber sort of keyboard. You could roll it up and sort of just. I was going to see if I could find one of them, and I was going to send it to you. A plug-in keyboard, because that's what you sort of need, don't you?
Yeah, I need a new keyboard. Mine's fucked.
Yeah.
This is the second keyboard I've fucked.
Yeah.
And this one isn't even because of spilling shit on it.
Yeah.
This one, I bought a cheap keyboard,
Yeah.
and all the letters have rubbed off.
You're right. Yeah,
so, all the letters you use the most are all missing, and I can't touch type. So I spell shit wrong all the time now.
Yeah. I spell shit wrong all the time, and it's not because I can't see the letters. Just, I don't know. You just
Mine's
space
I
bar.
can't see the letters. No, serious. Mine's generally because I can't see the letters.
Yeah.
Or the keyboard doesn't work. It's like, yeah, I actually consider myself quite a good speller and shit.
Yeah.
And actually pisses me off. I don't care if other people can't spell.
Yeah.
I just care when I fuck it up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I can sort of spell sometimes.
It's just a personal pride thing. I care when I fuck it up. That's why I always try and correct it and shit afterwards.
Yeah.
Because you can't, because on like certain things you can't even, you can't go back and change what you wrote. You just have to write the correction afterwards.
Yeah. Well, that's I spent a lot of time on the keyboard, as you've noticed sometimes. But yeah, because let's face it, I barely watch TV. I get home from work or whatever, I just shut the computer on and listen to whatever's on your channel.
See, to be honest, that's what I do. I don't watch any TV. It's like I pretty much watch my channel, and there's a few other people I keep an eye on for when they're on. Like there is a couple of others that are awesome. Like was it Millennial Millie? I just came across her Twitch channel. Like about half a week ago. It popped up in the recommendation things. I was like, oh, awesome. Yeah, I actually know who she is. Sweet, clicked on that. So yeah, now I try and play that each time she's on and shit as well.
That's
And Vinny and fucking Jeffy and you. Like, there's a few that I try and play, but I try and not just focus on what everyone else is doing, because it just means I'm being slack. It means I'm not.
A lot of times, a lot of the shows, like when Vinny's on or when Jeffy's on, it's generally when I'm sleeping.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, eh?
Yeah, I just need to stop sleeping. That's what it is.
Then he's generally on at 10:30. Tomorrow's one is going to be good.
Oh, yeah.
His interview tomorrow is going to be good. It's with Damien Dumont, who's one of New Zealand's biggest activists and has been, like, by politicians, claimed to be one of the biggest fucking problems.
Yeah. All right. Well, should be an interesting conversation then.
Yeah, he's really good. He's got like his own Telegram channel and like BitChute and everything like that. Damien Dumont. Damien space DE space MENT.
Yeah, right.
And Damien spelt with an E. DAMIEN. Damien Dumont.
Bloody English language. Everyone butchers it.
See, that's why I don't mind spelling it out and shit, so people get it right.
Yeah.
Because like even when Vinny had his guests on this morning. I'm guessing you might have missed it.
No,
they were promoting their channels, but they were just saying the words and no one knows what the fuck they were spelling.
Yeah.
Because one of them sounded like it was either southern or sudden.
Yeah. Well, Vinny quite often puts it up on the bottom of his screen. No.
When he asked them to promote their channel, like at the end of the show, and he's like, "Okay, here's a minute or so to promote yourself."
Yeah.
And they just say it and they don't spell it. And everyone's supposed to know what they're fucking, how it is. Yeah. Come on. Fuck, at least spell out so fucking people know what the fuck they're typing in and looking for.
Yeah. Well, that's the idea, isn't it? But, let me just...
Well, so if I just said DK-spiracy and no one had seen my name written, how would you type it?
Yeah, well, that's right.
Like the word decay, like the word decay at the start.
Decayed.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, would you? Like, how would you do it? Yeah, DK-spiracy. Would you write the word decay and go look that up and never be able to find it?
Yeah. So I'm just playing with a couple of things at the moment. No, that's not working. So I wanted to bring...
That's all right. You sort some shit. I need to go for a piss and grab another beer.
Yeah, well, I'll find something. The Supreme Court finds pair not guilty of grinder murder. Yeah.
What the shit?
Oh, who knows? Yeah. A lot of, I suppose people can see this on the screen, can they? I don't know. Yeah. I'm on the screen, but... Oh, that's one thing I heard today. there's a mine up near here, near Newcastle. It's a huge coal mine sort of thing. And, well, BHP has been trying to sell it. And funny enough, that they haven't got any takers. So they're going to be shutting it down by 2030. But by then, the energy system is going to be totally stuffed anyway, isn't it? So, yeah, well, last week's show worked so well, but this week it's just not happening for me, you know what I mean? But I just, I don't want to X out of that. Well, Windows capture. Well, which one's that? Maybe Skype's up. Discord's not happening. I don't really know what I'm doing, guys. You know. But this is what I'm going to actually. I need to go back to this bizzo I had before, and there's a little something at the end there.
Remember that. I'll remember it. But I thought it's really... No, they put the science, because that was what was on the...
Come on.
Yeah, trying to regulate my drinking really isn't going in my favour.
What are you trying to regulate?
I'm trying to reduce it a little bit.
Oh, right,
I drink too much.
Yeah, well, yeah. That's
And it's not going in my favour. Now I'm sitting there going, now I've only got like 4 beers left for the rest of the night. Fuck.
Oh, no.
This is way too early to run out of beer.
Right. Well, it's 5 o'clock. It's 5:15.
Yeah, and I'm here wait till like fucking midnight and shit.
Oh.
4 beers ain't lasting till midnight.
How long does a beer last?
Well, each of these bottles is basically 2. See, that's the thing.
2, yeah, like two stubbies or something.
Yeah.
So
I've got 2 big bottles left to last me. Each stubby usually lasts like an hour.
Yeah.
So I basically got 4 hours worth of beer left.
Yeah, I'm just.
I blame someone who's been crazy and annoying me. But we won't go there.
You leave Eva out of it.
Eva.
Hello, Eva, if you're watching.
She is. She's on your YouTube channel.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Oh, mate, yeah. So, yeah, because you were having a good little conversation yesterday. How are you, Eva? Hope you're good. How are you about us? We're just, pontificating. Is that the right word?
Pontificating.
Yeah.
Pontificating is just supposing about possible things.
Yeah, in other words, we're just bullshitting. Yeah. Well, bullshitting. It's not necessarily bullshit.
Yeah, just talking shit, bro.
Yeah. Right. There's a little video. Video I played before. There was a little bit at the end where this the guy running it, he had these 5 questions that I found was very interesting. So I'm just going to play that and see how that goes. It's near the end of the video.
I don't know what I'm doing today, so it might be a bit of a fluff. So let's end this stream with 5 questions that I want you to all ask yourself. First question is, do you love yourself?
Most of the time.
Do you love yourself?
Most of the time.
Second question is,
Sometimes I fucking...
do you trust yourself?
Do you trust yourself? Yes.
Most of the time. Sometimes I can't. I let myself down.
Yeah, I'm trying to come up with something that I'll
The next question is, are you proud of yourself?
I'm proud of some of the things I've accomplished. No, if I'm
One thing you'll do, all words out. Yeah, rude.
Next question is, do you believe in yourself?
yes, 100%.
And the final question is, are you proud of yourself?
You asked that twice.
If you can't answer that question with a yes
He asked that twice.
to all of those questions, to a certain extent, I think you need to work on yourself, to tell you the
He
truth.
actually answered that same question.
But if you live with peace, prosperity, and healing in your heart, all will be good with the known universe. Okay, I'm ending this stream, and I'll start up another one. Love you guys, and catch you on the flip side.
I'm proud of myself. And it was also question 5.
Right, okay, well, yeah, that's not the way I saw it, I guess, but anyway.
And I see, this is the thing, got short attention spans, whereas I actually pay attention. He asked the same, he said, I've got 5 questions. 2 of them were the same question.
I'll have to look into that, because I didn't think that was the case.
Yeah. He asked if you're proud of yourself twice.
Right.
It was question number 2 or 3 and question 5.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
See, but the thing is, I do a lot of self-examination and shit and can actually answer honestly all those questions.
Yeah.
So I did as he was playing them, which most people can't do.
Well,
most people like want to pretend there's something that they're not.
I'm pretty sure I could answer yes to all those questions, because
I can't.
No,
I said that. I can't. No, I can't. See, I was being honest. I can't.
Yeah. Or maybe I'm not being honest with myself. Well,
the thing is, it's actually a lot harder to do than people think. Because to be honest with yourself, you actually have to look at what you're doing wrong and not judge it by what someone else thinks.
Oh, well.
But judge it by its effect on other people.
Yeah, right, yeah.
See, don't judge it by what they think and say, but judge it by how your actions affect them.
Yeah. Well, it sort of leads me to a thought that some people worry about what other people think of them.
I do. I'm one of those people, unfortunately.
Well,
I always have been. It annoys the fuck out of me. I really always have been until I get drunk, and then I don't care. But if I'm not drunk, I really give a fuck about what other people think.
Yeah.
That's why I drink, so I stop giving a fuck about what other people think.
I generally don't, yeah. What I was about to say, what the thing was, other people's opinion of you are none of your business. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love that little comment. It means, like, I try to be the best bloke I can, and I am what I am. But, what other people think of me, I just don't really spend time thinking about that. Because it's not worth it. Because
what I found?
People's actions in front of you, they tell you, without them saying, the way people treat you shows you what they think of you. You can talk now.
It's like, I had this weird thought the other day, but then I thought it through more and it doesn't quite work.
Right.
But in general, smart people think through all their actions and worry about the consequences.
Yeah.
Whereas stupid people walk around acting like they're confident. Because they don't think through shit.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the basic version of it. I did think through it more and it's like, no, that doesn't quite work. Because there are smart people out there who are confident. But that's only because they're rich now. Serious. That's it. It's because they're rich or in a position of power. Smart people generally don't have confidence because smart people are the ones that were abused to fuck at school. So smart people don't. No, serious. So smart people don't usually have confidence.
Yeah, well, I guess I'm not that smart then, because I'm pretty confident. Mostly, not all the time. You know what I mean?
I am when I'm drunk. Serious, I'm not shitting you. That's actually the way it works. I am when I'm drunk. When I'm not, I'm actually really not. It's like I'm actually really susceptible to all the bullshit that happens to me when I'm not drunk. So if I'm drunk, I can actually be more confident and brush a lot more shit off. If I'm not drunk, it actually gets to me.
I think we're all a bit that way, actually. Yeah, well, once you've had a few, you get, what do they call it? Drum courage. Hey, do you like the backing at the moment? Much love, no fear.
Yeah, bro. Fucking always.
Yeah.
But you do this shit for me, it's like I fucking appreciate it. I've actually got to put your link in my fucking description.
Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah.
And Jeffy's, because apparently Jeffy's put my link in his. So I got to put yours, Vinny's, and Jeffy's in my description.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, because we need to actually start being more of a syndicate and actually all start working together and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Because there's no point everyone being a solo operation and no one paying attention.
Yeah, yeah.
We need to actually start trying to make sure everyone's viewers on every channel start watching what everyone else does.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
a lot of it's depending on the time scale.
Sorry?
A lot of it's like the time scale, like my work hours sort of like stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
Stuff.
See, I put you on my stream every time you're on. Yeah. See, this is the thing. It's like I actually put everyone on.
Yeah. Well,
I actually stream you. I stream Vinny. I generally stream Jeffy.
Yeah.
It's like I actually do this for other people. No one else does it for me.
Well, that's what I was sort of thinking.
I'm not being smart and I'm not getting down on anyone.
No,
we start working together more because I'm on 24/7. So yes, I do put your shows on because it like gives me something to stream instead of me having to look for it. And I can go find other shit to play afterwards.
Well, actually,
it gives me time.
That's one thing I was considering doing anyway.
Show. Everyone else does one show every so often, and I fucking promote them.
Yeah. Well, that's one thing I was considering doing anyway. Like I could, I was thinking of like I could stream your show, but then again, if I was just streaming your show on Twitch, it's sort of like pointless, really, because
see, on Twitch you're allowed to. Anywhere else you'll get in.
Yeah, that's just
that's the thing you got to be careful of. Streaming me anywhere else, you'll get in trouble.
Yeah. Well, I tried again to stream today with on D Live, but let me just have a check. And I had it set up so it should have worked, sort of thing, but it's still not working. D Live's not happening for me at the moment, but I'll work it out. I'll probably need to check out the site more often or something.
Yeah. Have you got the stream keys set to your restream and shit?
Yeah, well, that might be it. Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah, well, that's the next thing to look at. Yeah.
If you click on restream, does it show up with like Twitch, D Live, and YouTube?
Yeah.
It does?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, you have to go to the D Live site and make sure you've set up your initial streaming shit. Like all the details you need to set up properly and shit.
Yeah, because I haven't actually done that yet. Yeah.
See, you've got to do that once first. Yeah. And once that's done, then then it's easy. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
It's just the fact that you have to set it up on each site.
Yeah.
And then link it to Restream.
Yeah. Well, each time I go to start a stream, I go to Restream and change the description to the new number.
I mean to, but I don't do it way near often enough.
Oh yeah. Well, you just have a different sort of like
every couple of days I change my title.
Yeah.
Because I'm useless.
Hey mate, there's nothing wrong with that, mate. Yeah, fucking knows. Because it's.
Although I like my current title, I don't know. Do you?
Yeah.
I think that's a good title. I kind of like it. I should just put down my old fucking Discord channel or my Telegram channel and just put "But what if?"
Yeah, well, that was your old Discord channel, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, so it's still my Telegram channel.
Oh, right.
You're on Telegram, aren't you?
On what, Telegram?
Mm.
Yeah, but I don't really look at it much.
I play with that more. So much more information than you will find anywhere else.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, The amount of shit I get sent on Telegram,
Yeah.
that blows away anything else.
Hmm.
I can find stuff on Telegram that you won't find anywhere else.
Well,
Like bitch shoot or anything.
well, let's have a little experiment then. I'll see if I can get Telegram happening.
Yeah. Well, if you do, yeah, Telegram takes up a lot of bandwidth while you're streaming. Just be aware of that.
Well,
Telegram might make everything fuck out while you're streaming.
yeah, no, I won't do that then. Yeah.
I generally make sure I try and shut down everything else if I'm going to start playing stuff off Telegram, or at least minimize it out of the way so that Telegram will play. Because I try to leave all the bandwidth for that, because Telegram seems to use more bandwidth than anything else.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But I came across a video where a New Zealand streamer was getting harassed by detectives for things that he posted on Telegram under a completely different name.
Really? That's surprising.
Oh yeah, I'll stream it after your show because I'll actually show. Yeah, I've got like quite a bit saved on Telegram for the last couple of days of me going through it, so I've actually got quite a bit to play.
Yeah. Well,
See, that's why I do it. I generally try and go through my Telegram channel, and because I've made up an extra one. So anything I like from all the channels I'm on, anything I want to stream, I send to this other channel, and then I just have to go to that one channel to stream things.
Yeah.
So you can take off as many channels as you want.
Kiwi's just said in the YouTube room, let's talk news. Yes, news. Well, depends which version of news you want to talk about, doesn't it? You know, like sort of. Let's have a little bit of a search on the what do you call it? Let's open a new page.
Webs.
Yeah, we go.
Get a search on the interwebs.
Interwebs.
Yeah, see what you can find on them.
Oh, David Icke's yours.
God, on the interwebs.
Interweb. Well, that's not the button I'm pushing.
I first heard that term from Die Antwoord, the band. Die Antwoord. And worldwide, on the interwebs. Worldwide, baby. Crack me up. I actually like the term.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to know something else that's funny?
Oh, yeah.
World Wide Web, or WWW.
Yeah, what does it stand for?
People think they're simplifying World Wide Web by saying WWW.
Yeah.
World Wide Web has 3 syllables. WWW has 9. You're not simplifying shit.
Yeah. Correct, yes. Anyway.
You're actually, you're describing how to type it shorter, but you're saying it much longer. That's why people started saying dub instead of WWW, because they realized it was actually fucking longer.
Yeah. Anyway, we're just going to chuck something on from David Icke.
Nice.
Let's see if that's working for me on the screen.
I think you put it on the proper screen.
Is it on now?
Oh no.
That's not.
You might want to shrink up your camera though. Using too much bandwidth, I think. Faraday, all right, yes. Yeah, Hey, honestly, Faraday gear. David Icke actually advertises Faraday gear at the start of all his shows now.
Yeah.
Which is something that people were actually asking me about several weeks ago, maybe a month ago. People were asking me about this shit.
You start by secretly creating a problem in the world and making sure someone else is blamed for it in the public arena, in the public mind. It could be a run on a currency, it could be a government collapse. At its most extreme, it could be a war, because the two world wars in this century were funded, all sides were funded by the same people. Provable. The same people that funded the Allies in the Second World War and funded the Soviet Union also funded Hitler. Through loans from America, known as the Young Plan and the Dawes Plan, and also via the German subsidiaries of American multinational companies. Why would they do that? Why would someone want to fund all sides in a war? What is good is a war? Well, first of all, on one level, it makes vast amounts of money if you're lending money to all sides and you're also selling them lots of arms and all that stuff. But the fundamental reason for a war is to change the nature of post-war society. And what we saw in the First World War and the Second World War were massive global examples of problem-reaction solution. We are looking at a gigantic contrick before our eyes. We don't live in a democracy in this country or in America and these other places. We live in a one-party state where the same force from the peak of the pyramid string pulls all sides. The creation of a one-world government to which nation-states would be principalities, administrative units, a world central bank which would administer all financial transactions on the planet, a world currency which wouldn't be coins and notes, it would be merely electronic, cashless society for which there are fundamental implications for freedom, as we'll see as we go along tonight. A world army under centralized control with nation-state armies dismantled under the justification of seeking peace, and a microchipped population linked to a global computer, the latter of which sounds bizarre to many people on first hearing, except that we are ridiculously close to it and the technology already exists. So World Health Organization says there's going to be a measles epidemic next year. Get vaccinated. Get your children vaccinated. You're a bad parent if you don't. Then the same people that organize that then start flogging out the vaccine and make a fortune out of it. So if we take one element of that under problem reaction solution, it's amazing the extent to which we have given our power away. Our spiritual power. It's all about taking our power back. Because once we do that, it's all over.
The coronavirus pandemic started in China. Oxygen, medical supplies, and hospital staff have continued.
One of the 5 vaccines in research.
Stage 1, you create a problem. It could be a manufactured virus. You want a reaction, and you want them to either say, do something, or you want them to accept what the authorities suggest must be done. So one of the agendas is to massively cull the population. They want to reduce the numbers.
Yeah, well, that was interesting. Bring me back. And bring you back. And that was in 1996 when he was saying that. And they're all about the what's going to happen. And he sort of pretty much nailed it, didn't he?
Yeah, it was ahead of me. Like I started finding out all this shit in the 90s myself.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I've been slowly learning by myself.
Yeah.
I was a teenager in the 90s. Like 96, I would have been 18.
Yeah, 96, well, fuck, I was 23, 33.
17 or 18. My birthday's right at the end of the year. So I would have been 17 or 18.
Yeah, well, that should be easy to work. Should be easy maths. 33, yeah. 33. I was born in 63, so 33. And
I'm 77.
Yeah, young cunt.
Yeah, I only feel like it.
Yeah, no.
If it wasn't for my body, I might agree with you.
Yeah, bad back and all that, eh? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's no fun. I had a bit of a back.
Back, fuck shoulder. Fuck knows what else is wrong with me because I won't go to a fucking doctor.
Yeah, well, that would be dangerous, that, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Over
Go
the
to
target.
go to a doctor or a hospital now, and fuck, you'll never come out.
Yeah, that's pretty sad, really, isn't it? I've got a doctor.
It's not sad. It's scary, and it's something to be aware of.
Yeah.
It is actually true. If you go to one of these places now, there is a good chance they're going to fucking throw a diagnosis at you that they've basically made up because none of it's proven, and you never get out of a hospital, and you're there till you die.
Yep.
So this is what's scary.
Yeah.
This is what people need to be aware of. This is the shit they're actually doing. This isn't fucking fake made up shit.
Yeah.
They diagnose someone who goes into a doctor's office with COVID or goes into a hospital with COVID.
Yeah.
Next minute, you're quarantined, isolated, given shit like remdesivir or midazolam, and then thrown on a respirator, and you're fucking dead.
Yeah. And that happens all too
It
often.
happens because that's how they get paid.
Yeah. And
the insurance apparently pays for 4 days. They found in America anyway. The insurance generally pays for like 4 or 5 days or something.
Yeah.
So everyone seemed to die on a ventilator after 4 days.
Yeah.
You know, right before the fucking insurance run out, that's when they died. So they fucking tried to get like 4 days worth of money out of insurance companies.
Yeah.
And then go, oh no, now they've died. Now we need more money.
Yes. I just trying to look at something else on David's side to play. There was something here about Scotland. Let's have a look at that maybe. In Scotland, that's if it's going to play, it's going to work for me. Welcome to the dark and menacing world of Scotland. Yes. What is fascism? Yeah, well.
That's fascism.
It's taking a minute, guys. Okay, well, let's see what happens here.
So, can you give us any update on progress within DRF2 and when that might happen? Can you provide assurances to independent supporters that that's not a pie in the sky figure and you do have a plan for them?
I have a mandate to give people the choice.
Now, in 2017, you said autumn 2018 was the common sense time for another referendum. Within that window, I guess, of the UK exiting the EU, I think would be the common sense time. In autumn 18, you said you'd set out your plans for an independence referendum in the not too distant future.
The Scottish Government will next week publish the detailed democratic case to enable a referendum.
In autumn 2019, you said the referendum must happen next year.
In the second half of next year, we've not around about that time, yes, and we'll, obviously say more about that.
In autumn 2020, you said you wouldn't rule out a vote in 2021.
The legislation, if a referendum is to be delivered within the first half of this Parliament, which is my preference.
And in 2021, you said you'd start pushing for a referendum in spring 2022. When is going to be the right time?
Say more about that.
Well, yeah. Well, a lot of fun stuff happening over in Scotland too, no doubt. So, but it's another part of the tyranny we're living under. Let's have a look at maybe something else. All right.
My stream just crashed.
Oh no.
It's up to like 16 hours I was hoping we were going through this whole stream before I have to restart.
Yeah. Well, it's probably just about time to hang up anyway. It's nearly 4 o'clock here. And I'm going to hanker in for a skewy.
Nice.
Yeah. Time to go down and support the local bowling club.
After the bottle to get some beersies in.
No, well, but these my bowl. Try again. Bolo's walking distance. I take up beers already. I wouldn't be wise to drive.
Yeah, mine's not quite. It is, but it isn't.
Yeah.
If I walked down there and bought a box of beer, it's a very long block and a half.
Oh yeah. Well, what you do, you just have a beer on the way, and that'll lighten the load.
Alcohol-free zone.
Oh, bugger. Yeah. Anyway, mate, might hang up for now. And
I used to actually take a skateboard and then just sit beers on the skateboard and just push it along in front of me.
Oh yeah, that'll work, wouldn't it? But,
I'm actually not shitting you. I have done that.
No, yeah. Actually, I haven't heard you say that for a while. I'm not shitting you because you've changed your mode of talking occasionally. More often now you say, I'm not kidding you. You try to...
It's because someone gave me shit about saying it.
Yeah, it might have been me.
When someone gives me shit about saying something too often, I try and change it.
Yeah, well,
I don't like being too repetitive. So I generally try and change it if someone points out that I'm saying the same thing too much.
You're not kidding me. All right, folks. Time to wrap up. DK, thanks
much love, no fear. I'm pretty sure most of the people here know where to find me.
Yep.
I'm on Twitch, DKspiracy, YouTube, DB123, Discord, the server's called Much Love No Fear. I believe it's an underscore between each word when you try to type it in. Telegram, it's But What If Chat. And then I think 3 dots. Like But What If Chat ... I think is my Telegram channel. So yeah, there's my links posted.
Cool. Yeah,
much love, no fear. I'll let you wrap up from here.
All right, mate. Cheers, mate.
Later.
See you, mate.
All right.
Hanging up now. Try to. Press that button and goes away. I get all big again. Well, folks, there was another fun-filled episode of Amos Sewn. 23. 23, that's a certain number, isn't it? Isn't that everything's 23? It's like one of those 11 things. 23 is supposed to be an important number. But I can't wait to get till 26. 26 means, well, basically half a year. Because it's basically been week to week. But you imagine, well, hopefully I'll get to 50 and 100. They don't exterminate me first. Hopefully not, though. Well, folks, thank you very much for watching today. I hope it was entertaining. If you've got any suggestions or tips or abuse or anything, please leave a message in somehow Facebook. I think there's you can contact me through where's my description? Well, yeah. No, that doesn't show much. But yeah, well, I'd like to know what you think about the show. Through YouTube, you can send a message, and and I get notifications if there's a message. Not sure about Twitter whether they do the same sort of thing, but please let me know what you think. Abuse me, or not abuse me, but some constructive criticism would be nice. It's like last week's show was a little bit better, I think, but today was, well, what it was. And every one of my show will be what it was, what it is, because it's news spelt differently. Anyway, folks, enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your life. See you next week for show number 24. And remember,